And that's a wrap. Oh my god. I'm gonna stop the recording there. That is it. To the end of the show. Let me just hit stop on that and hit stop on. Oh my god. That song, man. That song. That song needs to be twice as long.
Yes, it does.
That is, oh my god.
It's one of those songs that you really don't want to have end.
Oh my god.
You want to keep going.
Like, there's been times where, like, I accidentally click that file and I don't mean to, and the second it starts playing, I'm like, nope, not gonna stop it.
Nope, it's playing. Like it too much.
Like, I've literally had people call me at my desk at work and be like, yeah, I'm having an issue, could you come down to, like, you know, this room and this floor? And I'm like, yeah, I'm in the middle of something, I'll be there in a little while, and I'll just hang up, and I'll just... But anyway, let me enable the processing again. Oh, man. Oh, God. Yeah. Everybody in the chat room just lost their shit when that fucking... Oh, my God. It is just...
That song was...
Yeah.
Amazing.
Indeed. It is, it's good. It's just this. Oh my god, I can't get enough of it. So yeah. Jackson is computer band, man. You don't fuck around with that. Like, it is... Oh, man. Every song that, like, there's some songs on that album that I don't like, but they're all still brilliant. Like, they're all just phenomenal pieces of music. Even if I don't like them, I can still just sit and say, holy crap, that is amazing.
I get that feeling with most of BT's albums, come to think of it.
Yeah, BT is that way a lot.
Some of the songs I don't like, but they're still amazing.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the deal. It's hot as fuck in this room.
Yeah, the moment you turned out the air conditioner, the temperature jumped 10 degrees.
Yeah,
instantly.
It's almost 90 degrees in this room now. So, with humidity. With like 60% relative humidity. At 90 degrees. So here's what's gonna happen. I think we're gonna probably just end the show. I mean, normally we would take calls and everything, but, you know, it's a 4-hour show, and we're boiling in here, and I'm sure there's so many people overseas who probably want to get to bed, if they haven't already. Shout out to Amy Too Husky and Soto, as two of those people who are in either GMT 0 or GMT plus time zones. But anyway, thank you guys for just all these years of doing the show, and all of its awesomeness, and its fun. It has been totally worth it, and this is still probably one of the coolest things in my life, so thank you for that.
And it was definitely nice to be back on after 10 months.
I know.
I'm glad that I finally got to meet you, Paradox, because you're awesome.
You just got to meet me today.
Yep. Literally just walked
So
in.
what do you think? I mean, as somebody who's known the shows for so many years, what do you think of all this?
I think it's evolved.
You think it's evolved?
Yeah.
I like that.
He's seen it. I've seen it over the years too. He's right.
Yeah. This has evolved.
I remember when you had 3 lovely CRT monitors over there.
Oh my god, that was the cancer of my childhood. Literally.
If you end up with face cancer, that's why.
Also being completely sterile.
Well, that's not a problem for Paradox, I don't think.
Oh man, so I mean,
Thank the CRTs.
yeah, we went from CRTs to
a total clusterfuck
to
of LCDs.
2001 touchscreen stolen out of the back of a Pizza Hut.
We went from 3 CRTs to what's that? 7 LCDs?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11
Oh wait,
LCDs.
you had 4 CRTs because of the enormous hunk of whatever that used to be here.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the SGI workstation monitor? Dude, you didn't fuck with that thing.
The moment I mentioned it, Amy 2K goes, "Oh, the huge ass SGI monitor."
Dude, that thing met 100% of the it met 100% of sRGB. It met I think like 80 or 85% of NTSC.
And use as much electricity as 2 of your computers combined, if not 3.
You did not fuck with that monitor though. So did I ever tell you guys how I got rid of that?
Nope.
So I put it on Craigslist. And for anybody who's ever put something like that on Craigslist, I was like, yeah, I'm going to give it away for free. So I put the monitor on Craigslist. And I immediately receive all of these emails. Hi, I'm John. I'm really interested in the monitor. Thanks, bye.
What?
One, like, no period, no capital letters, no nothing. Like, just run-on sentence, like, like, hi, I'm interested in the monitor. Thanks, bye. Or like,
great.
OMG, is monitor still available? LOL, bye. And like, I just got all... So finally, I was like, all right. I know what I'm going to do. The plan is the first person who sends me an email asking for this monitor on Craigslist that starts their email with hello, comma, or something similar, has a complete sentence, at least one complete sentence, with a capital letter at the beginning and a period at the end, and then a return line down to say thanks, or whatever, that similar format, for not exactly formal, but just, written coherently, they're gonna get it. 2 months later, I thought the ad had expired. I honestly had not gotten any emails. I get an email from this guy named, what was his name? His name was Matt. And he was like, hey, I'm just curious, I know the Craigslist ad is old, but just curious if you still have the monitor, let me know. Here's my phone number, hope to hear from you. Thanks. And I was like, oh my God.
Proper English.
I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. There's like a capital letter and a period, and oh my God. So I immediately email this guy, and I'm like, dude, yes, I still have it. So he shows up in my driveway, and so I go and I bring the monitor out with him. And so I said, listen, it's none of my business. I'm giving it away to you. I said, but, I'm a techie guy, and this is a pretty awesome monitor, in my opinion. What are you going to do with it? I said, if you're too uncomfortable to ask that, you don't have to answer. I mean, obviously, it's none of my business. And he goes, I have this this whole section of my basement. And the past few years, I've had like this hobby. And he goes, well, basically, I'm starting this authentic collection of all these really old game systems, such as like, the Atari through to like the Sega Genesis, through to like all this stuff. And I'm trying to keep everything legitimate to the era. So I've restored a couple of them. I have a couple friends who's actually like resoldered a bunch of the boards to get like some of these old systems to work. And he's like, and I really want an era CRT monitor, but like a really good one, to plug into the restored Sega Genesis system that we have.
Oh my God.
And I was like, you fucking win. I was like, you win. Go. I was like, just, oh, yes. I was like, thank you so much. I was so worried. Use. Like, I was so worried that this beautiful, just SGI workstation monitor was going to end up in, like, a fucking kid's bedroom or something.
The only other good use for that would have been if somebody was doing graphics work on it.
Right, yeah. And so I was just like, at least it's going to a good home, That made me feel really good. I was so happy about that. The guy seemed pretty cool, too. He talked about it a little bit. He has, like, this whole, like, museum of game systems in his basement. And I was like, you rock on, man.
Nice.
That is, All right, you guys ready to end for the night?
I suppose.
Yeah,
all right.
Becoming a puddle of fox.
Yeah, a puddle of fox. That's exactly what's happening.
If you thought it was humid the other day, you hadn't seen this room yet.
So, all right, guys. I'm gonna play a track to end the show here, and this is a secret track. And you're probably wondering, well, what the fuck is secret about it? Well, this track is hidden in the partitioning information, as in the actual headers of the partition data of the CD album that was released of this album. Oh, you cannot get this song anywhere else. Now, of course, if you're part of a private torrent tracker or something like that, I'm sure some people have collected it, because obviously you can rip it off of the disc. I believe Exact Audio Copy is an example of a piece of software that can do it. But this track, when it was originally released, was hidden in the actual headers of the fucking, file system of the drive. Hidden. It was very hidden. And this is quite an amazing track by Hybrid off of the album Morning Sci-Fi. And it is called Lights Go Down, Knives Come Out. I've been your host of this evening, Paradox the Wolf.
Huh?
Did you hear what I just said?
No, he faded out completely.
Okay. I've been your host of this evening, Paradox the Wolf.
I've been your guest for this evening, Code the Arctic Fox.
And I've been your co-host, Menok the Raccoon.
We will see you tomorrow for FurCast. Good night.